Hey guys, Technomentary with the video for you guys. In today's video, we're going to be doing a first impression and look and unboxing of the new iPhone 15 Plus here, and then also do a quick size comparison with the 15 Pro as well, the regular model, in case you want to see the difference between them as well, and then talk about some of the features that are available on the 15 Plus if you're thinking of buying it or just taking a look at it. So here I have the blue color, but of course you can get this in pink, yellow, green, and black as well here. And if you take a look in the back here, this is the 128 gig, which cost around $8.99, and you can also get it in 256 gig, which will cost you $9.99. And then finally, the biggest size you can get it is in 512 gig, which costs around $11.99. So that's what it's going to look like. So I already took the bottom tags off here, and then here, as you can see here, this is the blue color. Now the blue here, I'm going to say it's very light, almost a dull blue. It's not as vibrant or as deep as some of the previous blue color we've seen, like the Sierra blue. So here, as you see here in the box, of course, pretty standard. You're going to get the phone with the film on. Of course, I took the film up already. And then inside here, you're going to get the new cable here. If you take a close look at it, the new cable, which is both USB-C on both ends, because the new iPhone 15 lineup now finally supports USB-C. It's been a long time coming, but Apple has finally gave it. And also unique about this charger is that it's braided, not the plastic looking one that we had. So maybe this will last longer than the previous generation of chargers, but we'll see. And then in this here, you'll notice here the big famous Apple sticker, their safety and handling, and then, as you know, the new iPhone 15, like the 14, no longer have a physical SIM card, so you'll have to use eSIM card in order to use the phone here. So that's all you get on the phone box here. So I'm going to put the box aside here so we can actually look at the main thing, which is the phone here, right? As you can see here, 15 Plus here, it is a pretty big phone. It's a 6.7-inch display phone here. I have smaller to maybe medium size, and maybe on the medium side it has, and to me it feels pretty big when I hold it. But let's take a look at it. So you got these two cameras. There is a 48 megapixel camera and the 12 megapixel camera on the back here. You have the USB-C. If you take a look at it, right, that port has changed in order to support USB-C, these speakers. And then on this side here, on the bezel here, you have that 5G MMM wave, and then the side button, and then the top here, the actual cameras. And then if you look over here, you have the volume up and volume down button, the silent button. So the 15 and the 15 Plus do not get the action button. Those are only in the Pro lineup. So you'll still get that silent on and off button that's available here. That makes a difference for you. And then finally, the screen itself, like any iPhone, we're going to go ahead and turn it on. It does get, as you'll notice here when I do turn it on, unlike the regular 14, the 15 and the 15 Plus does come with a dynamic island, as you see here on the box here. So for the cheaper model this time around, they finally decided to give it. And as you can see here, it's pre-installed with iOS 17 already, ready to go. Here I have the hello screen on, so I can go ahead and set it up. Here, like any iPhone, you get to the main screen, you can select the language, region, and then this time slightly different here, you can select the appearance of it. So if you right out the bat, you can choose it to be more bold and bigger text if you prefer that. So that's something you can do. And then quick start, you can set it up if you have a nearby device, but we're just going to set up with that one. I'm going to connect to the internet here really quick. So you need to connect to internet or to your computer in order to do the initial setup here. So a couple things I want to mention about the 15 Plus here, besides the price point, is it does come with A16 Bionic chip, 6 gigs of RAM, which is a lot of power for this device. Now it does come with a pretty big battery, so it's a 4383 mAh battery, a huge battery of course in itself here. And as you can see here, data and privacy, we can hit continue here. Setting up your phone or yourself, I'm just going to do myself. Face ID, of course, the same usual as before, you can set it up. I'll just do it later just so I can get to the main screen. Passcode, of course, make sure you put one in. It's highly recommended. And then back up your data from either iCloud if you're restoring it, or from your another iPhone if you have one, or PC or MacBook or Android as well. I'm simply not transferring anything. And you need to either sign into your existing Apple ID, or of course create one, which is free to do, or come back later in the setting and set it up. I'm just going to do later in the setup just so I can get to the whole screen here, just so you can see here. And then other Apple services like iMessage and FaceTime, which you can hit continue. Location services, first you want to enable it in order to use it. Siri, now as you can see here, you can now just say Siri and along with Hey Siri, but again, we can set that up later in the settings. Screen time, analytics, pretty basic. If you want to get the weekly report, of course, you can get that. And then iPhone analytics, if you want to share with the Apple people in order to make it better. I usually don't, but it's up to you. Now you have, of course, the different mode, if you like light, dark, or auto, where it'll be dark during after sunset and then light after sunrise. So I hit continue here. Emergency SOS is available on the 15 Plus here. As you're here, you also have crash detection and then emergency SOS via satellite as well. Pretty cool features. Continue here, and finally you get to welcome to iPhone. Slide up, and as you can see here, we're on the iPhone 15 Plus here, ready to go. Rumbling here, and you can pretty much go ahead and start playing around with it. And as you'll see here, portrait mode, cinematic mode is available here, right? You can do all of that and much more. Portrait mode as well. The other thing I want to show you in terms of the setup here on iOS 17 here, as you see here, wallpaper. Bunch of cool wallpaper I seen this time around. Usually they're not great at the wallpaper here, but this time around I think I really like some of the wallpaper, especially these ones that are really unique and sort of trippy as well. So here, see the basic one. It takes a moment to load because when you're setting it up for the first time. But these ones are pretty cool, I think, as you can see that one's this one for the blue here, and you can switch between the different style, black, green, whatever you choose. Keep it as is. These are the tripping ones I was talking about. As you can see here, quite a few here. Takes a moment to load, but there you go. So, and that's kind of it for the iPhone 15 Plus here for the $899 for the 128 gig. Like I said, if you want to get 256 gig, you're paying $999, and if you want to max out to 512 gig, you're paying $1199. Available at the Apple Store. You can get it today here, as you can see here. The size in comparison, and to do a quick size comparison, as we promised here, with the regular 15 Pro, if you think of the Pro model here that we unboxed, make sure you guys check out the unboxing for this video, which is the, as you can see here, the blue one here, the titanium here, the built, right? Blue titanium. You got the size comparison, triple camera, and then personally for my hand, I have a small hand. Usually for me, the 15 Pro works well, but again, if you have medium to bigger size hand, the plus sizes are definitely, or the Max, Pro Max are usually a better option for you. So let me know, what do you guys think about these two phones? Leave a comment in the comment section. If you bought the new 15 Pro lineup, which one did you buy? How's it been so far? Thanks for watching, guys. See you guys next time.